Hi friends, this is your pal Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about American politics, and we're going to talk about 2025 Alex Garland's A24 film Warfare. Fascinating film. And I'll give you the elevator pitch on this video right now. American memory is more important and matters more than international reality. Right? Like if you're an American, if you're an international, if you live in another country and something happens to you, it doesn't matter what happened to you. It only matters if and how Americans remember it. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. It's not important in any way. Wait, Scott, that seems incredibly problematic. It is. And that's actually why I think we should. And Alex Garland's A24 2025 film Warfare, to me, is a reason why we need to 80-20 the planet. 80% of all populated land and water, 80% of all surface on Earth should belong to America, and 20% should be left to internationals. We should have the majority of Asia. We should have the majority of Europe. We should have all of South America. We should have all of Canada. We should certainly own every single inch of Greenland. And the reality is, and the reason why is we need to stop having internationals, right? The whole world needs to be American, or the world doesn't matter. Like, people should matter. But right now, if you're not an American, you don't matter. You don't matter, okay? And let's get into it, right? Now, I think that is the message. That is my takeaway message from Alex Garland's 2025 A24 film Warfare. So basically, okay, so this movie is about an American skirmish, not even a war, just a skirmish, right? An American skirmish with American soldiers, United States of America soldiers, against some country with a lot of sand. Well, what country was it, Scott? I have no idea. I don't know, right? Well, didn't they tell you? Yeah, they said it right at the beginning of the movie, right? Had a bunch of A's in it, had a G in it. I don't know. I don't know, right? And I don't care. I don't care what country this happened in. It was just some country, some international country with a lot of sand. That's it. All I can tell you, right? And because all countries in the world with a lot of sand are indistinguishable to me, right? Because I'm an American, and all that matters is America, right? There was a family whose house was taken, right? And they were all in the house. What happened to them at the end of the movie? I don't remember what happened to those internationals, right? But ask me anything about any of the American soldiers. I could tell you the freckle patterns on their face. I could tell you what they drank, what they ate. I could tell you their speech patterns, their cadence, right? I could tell you what their favorite song was. This entire international family, right? Like, what happened to them at the end? What happened to them? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, right? And the reason why is, if it's not happening, if America is not, and the entire, literally, this film, okay? What's really profound about this film is A24 is the #1 innovative source for movies today. They are doing things that simply no one else is doing. Truly, truly brilliant, truly, truly transformative, extremely important, powerful material, right? That they're doing. It's absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like it. So basically, this film, I didn't want to see this film. In fact, I had planned to skip it, right? But then I was like, there's nothing really, I already saw The Amateur, right, this week. There's nothing really out, right? I got a nice open slot. I got my movie pass. I can see what I want, right? Am I going to see Minecraft again? I don't know about that. Right? In fact, I did. I actually went to one of my friends who was like, hey, I want to see Minecraft again. Do you want to see it with me? And they're like, no, I got something else to do, right? So I ended up going to this movie. I didn't even want to go see it. It was absolutely brilliant, and nobody can miss this film, okay? And here's why. Basically, there's been this constant question, right, from Hollywood. Oh, you guys did you did a story based on a true, you did a movie based on a true story. I don't know, Hollywood, did you get even half of it right? Most of the time you guys lie. You spin it for your own reasons. You put all your agenda chat boxes on it. And by the time we're done, it's nothing. It's not true, right? Well, Alex Garland just jumped right over that, right? He's like, everything here is based on memory. What? Everything here is based on memory. That is a good hack, right? Because at that point, you're like, I don't know if that's really the way it happened. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Doesn't matter what actually happened. All that matters is what Americans remember. That's better than reality. If an American remembered it, that's what's important. Doesn't matter if it's true. Doesn't matter if it's what actually happened. All that matters is how an American remembers it. And you're like, wait a second, Scott, I don't know. That's a pretty bold claim that what Americans remember is more important than what internationals actually experience or what internationals' reality is. Isn't that like a little selfish to say? I'm not saying it. Internationals are saying it, right? I'm not telling you. You're exactly right. If I, an American, were to like, hey, your international reality does not matter in the least. It doesn't even matter nearly as much as what Americans remember happening, right? That would be pretty ludicrous and selfish for me, an American, to tell that to you. Fortunately, Americans aren't telling that to you. Internationals are telling that to you, right? Like Alex Garland is a European. What nation is he from, Scott? Is he French? Is he German? Is he British? I don't know. I don't care. I'm an American. Only what I remember matters, right? It doesn't matter what his nationality is. All that matters is that I remember him from Civil War. Or like it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. And he is making this movie and he's saying, all that matters is American memory. You don't have to remember the name of the country. You don't have to remember what happens to that poor international family in that building. All you need to remember is that some American soldiers were hurt, and we'll tell you every detail of that, right? And all that matters is American memory, okay? This is an astounding change, right? And that's the point. This isn't entertainment. This is an explanation of the world. This movie was not enjoyable to watch, right? Like, movies are no longer serving the function of enjoyment. They're not for fun, right? They're not. All they are is to explain the world to us. And Alex Garland just said, hey, I'm a European, and I'm going to tell you the truth about I'm going to tell you the truth about what's happening today. International reality doesn't matter one iota. What really matters is how a single American remembers it. That is incredible and true, in my humble opinion. Every single word you just heard in this video is my humble opinion. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion. You get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.